Hey guys, welcome back to the Outdoor Navigator. Well, I'm back outside again, feeling good. It's a nice day. Well, actually, I don't know what kind of day we're gonna have. It's getting ready to rain, but hey, when you're outdoors, it's all good. Anyway, it's Black Friday coming up this week. You know, got me thinking about gifts, outdoor gifts in particular, and I was like, you know, I wonder what would be something really good for an outdoorist. And that got me thinking, you know, I've already got some good stuff, and maybe I could go ahead and do a review and maybe give somebody a suggestion. So I've got something that is great for outdoorsing, especially when you're in the backcountry camping. It's cheap, it's durable, it's lightweight, and man, it serves quite a few purposes. So if you're interested, stand by and I'll give you a review. Let's go. So like I was telling you, Black Friday's coming up. You might be looking for some gift ideas. So I thought I'd do a review of a piece of equipment I have and maybe inspire you a little bit. So, do you all remember those Stanley thermoses? You know, those coffee thermoses, the green ones. I mean, I remember those, and whenever I think of them, I'm like, you know, those are carried by the people that built America. I mean, the working man, the working woman, the people that are out there drinking, you know, coffee and building things and creating things. You know, when I think Stanley thermoses, I think durable. Well, you know, with that in mind, back not too long ago, I was looking to get some gear, you know, in preparation of doing some backcountry camping, and I knew that I needed a Cookset. So when I got to looking, I found one, and it was made by Stanley. And that's it right there. It's the Stanley Adventure Nesting 2-Cup Cookset. Okay? And man, this thing is awesome. I mean, for one, look at it. It's not too awful big. It's pretty lightweight, and it serves multiple functions. Well, guys, it's raining pretty hard, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this inside. I was just out doing a little walk around my local park, but I'm getting ready to get wet. So let's take it inside. All right, guys. So before we start talking about this Stanley Adventure Nesting 2-Cup Cookset, let me go ahead and tell you, I like Stanley products, but I don't work for them. They don't give me any money, although I would take some. But even if they did, I'd still have to tell you the truth about it. So, and that's what I'm going to do today. You know, I'm going to tell you about this thing. You know, I'm going to tell you what I know about it. I have used it a couple times. And I'll just tell you what I think, you know, and kind of show it to you. So, first thing about it, all right, it's made by Stanley. It's a stainless steel cooking pot. Okay, that's pretty much what its purpose is. So, you know, if you're into backpacking, you know, everybody needs a good cook set. And you know, what you're looking for most of the time is one that's lightweight. This one weighs just less than a pound. Okay, the dimensions, it's 4.33 inches in length, okay, and 5 inches tall. So, you know, that's how big it is. You know, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Okay, and what's cool is once we get it opened up, you know, it's also got space inside of it that you could store some things. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. All right, if you look on top, we got this retractable handle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and fold it down. We're gonna slide this little thing down here, and that locks it in place. Okay, now you got a handle, so when you're cooking and you wanna pick it up, or you know, you got that handle there, and it locks, so that's a good feature. All right, you look up on top here, we got this lid. First thing you're gonna see, okay, we got this little tab here to grip. All right, so when you get done cooking and all this is hot, you can take this and you can pull it off the top. Now another thing you'll notice about it, see these holes? So it is vented, so you know, if you want it to, you know, after it cooled down a little bit, or you had some gloves, if you wanted to pour the water out of it, you know, you can use it as a strainer. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now this is made of plastic, this tab is. So I haven't had any problems with it getting overly hot or anything, or melting. I mean, it's still kept its shape, okay, and serving its purpose. So as of right now, with the use I've given it, it's been good to go. That may be an issue, I don't know, but it hasn't been an issue for me. All right, so we'll take the top off and we'll see what's inside. All right, when we dump it out here, we got 2 cups, okay? 2 cups. So, you know, this cup serves multiple purposes. You can drink coffee out of it. You can pour your soup in it. Gives you a bowl, okay? Gives you a bowl to put some stuff in if you have to. Now, it comes with 2. Do you have to carry 2? Well, you sure don't. You can just carry 1, okay, and that makes it even lighter. All right, now, as we look at the cup itself, I don't know if you can see that, but we've got little ticks here for measuring, okay? And I can see them here on the outside, and I don't know if you all can see it, but you can also see it from the inside. That's going to help out when you need to, when you're trying to do some precise measuring. But hey, let's just face it, when we're out in the back country, we aren't really looking for precision. We just kind of eyeball it. So that's what I always do. So now that we've gutted it, let's just talk a little bit about it. All right, so I was telling you that there's plenty of room inside, and you can see that. And when you're backpacking, you know, you want to take full use of every bit of space that you got. So, you know, with that in mind, okay, with this thermos, you know, you can pretty much pack a lot of things in here. And I'll go ahead and show you over top here. So when I take this out, okay, I usually take 1 cup with me, but I'll put a lighter in there. I'll put my cook stove, okay. You can put some matches. You could put some food in there to take with you. You know, the possibilities are really unlimited. Maybe some 550 cord or something, you know, if you might need that in a pinch, you know, to tie something down or rig up some kind of shelter. You know, you could put a emergency blanket in there, first aid kit. Its main purpose is for cooking, but you can also use it to store things in, okay, while you're walking. So just taking full advantage of every bit of your space. So anyway, when you're done with it, you know, putting it back up, just put your 2 cups back in there, okay? Pull this up, pinch that, fold your handle back, put your lid down, and now you're ready to go. All right, so the Stanley Adventure Nesting 2-cup cook set. All right, why do I like it? Well, number 1, it's made by Stanley. Stanley name to me just means durability. It always has. I haven't read anything that says other than the fact. So, and Stanley has a good warranty. So if you do have any problems with them, you know, they're gonna fix it for you. They've been around a long time, and hey, longevity means something. You've been around that long, that means you're doing something right. It's not really all that heavy. Okay, are there lighter weight options out there? Well, there sure are. But I tell you what, it's going to be hard to beat the price. This is priced very good. I mean, I felt like I got a steal when I got it. And if you come away buying something feeling like that, hey, that's a good thing. Another thing I like about it is there's plenty of room inside of it, okay, where you can store things, okay? You could put utensils, a lighter, other camping stuff, you know, like I said, first aid kit, maybe some 550 cord, you know, just things that you might need in a pinch. I mean, hey, it's got plenty of room especially if you just travel with 1 cup. So, you know, you got room to put stuff in there. It's not very bulky, okay? Doesn't take up a lot of space, so you can stuff it in a pack pocket about anywhere. Now, does it do what it needs to do? Well, the test I always like to do is to see how well it makes my ramen. I mean, man, I love ramen. I loved it when I was in college. Of course, that's back when I was broke, but I still love it. I still love it. I mean, it tastes delicious. And when you're out hiking or camping overnight, man, a good hot cup of ramen, man, it's hard to beat that. And that hot cup of coffee in the morning. So, you know, that's what I really had to test to see how it performed on that. And you know what? It turned out good. I mean, you throw the heat to it, and it heats up, it boils water, and it does what it needs to do. Now, negatives, like I said, there are lighter weight Cooksets on the market, but for affordability, you can't beat this one. Now, this little plastic tab up on the top, I don't know, you know, when you add heat and plastic don't really mix very well. So, you know, would that be an issue? I don't know, it might be, but I tell you what, if it ever was, you could pop this off and you could probably DIY you some kind of aluminum tab or something on top of it, you know, something that dissipates heat real fast. And you know, you could always find a workaround, but I haven't had any problems with it, so I think it's going to be okay. All right, so the Stanley Adventure Nesting 2-cup cook set. Is it worth it? Heck yeah, it's worth it. I love it. I love mine. And if you're looking something inexpensive to maybe buy somebody out there for Christmas, especially with Black Friday coming up, you know, when you're out there doing your shopping online or whatever, this is a steal. I will put a link in the description, probably an Amazon link, because I think that's where I bought it. But you know, you can click on that and see what kind of cost we're looking at currently. But it didn't cost me very much, which I like, because I need all the money I can get so I can buy more stuff. So guys, it's been cool talking with you today. I'll put additional information in the comments. If you got any questions, throw them down there in the comments. And you know, it's nice to have all this gear, but you got to get outdoors and use it. I mean, you know, if it's just sitting there for you to look at, it's not doing you no good. So navigate outdoors, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.